सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ नैष्कर्म्य सिद्धि Chapter 4, page number 151, verse number 6. Idamityeva bhahyarthe hyahamityeva bodharim द्वयं दृष्टं यतो देहे तेनायं मुह्यते जनः. Sureshwaracharya, having established the necessity of enquiry, anadhigatatvam abadhitatvam, prayojanam is there in knowing the Atma. Taking here, that is idam shabdaha aham shabdaha. Aham shabdaha we use I am, with regard to this body-mind complex, aham shabdaha and idam shabdaha are also used. That is said here in this verse number 6. Idamityeva bahyarthe. When we are talking about external objects, this we use the word idamartha. Bahya artha means external objects. Idamiti eva, this alone, this word we use. Iti eva means thus we make use of. We should not think Jnani means he should know everything. Once we come to Vedanta, Jnani is Sarvajnaha. We can say, but not Sarvavid. Because Eka Vijnanena Sarva Vijnanam. Knowing the idam world, external world, you cannot become a Sarvavid. However much you know in this world, external world, you cannot say you are Sarvavid. So Jnani also cannot be Sarvavid. Suppose you ask, Jnani knows everything. Jnani can say one amoeba multiplication. In zoology, you all know that we used to draw that picture also, amoeba. Amoeba is divided into two, and that two portions again get divided, multiplication of amoeba. So one amoeba jiva becomes another amoeba jiva. How can Jnani knows this? How one amoeba can become another jiva, amoeba? We should not ask such questions. Jnani is Sarvajnaha. He knows the nature of Atma. Jnani need not know about all Anatma. Amoeba is body, it is multiplication is Anatma. So there is no point of knowing, purpose of knowing Anatma. How many Anatmas you know, it is like a zero. Zero, like if you put zeros, if you don't put 1 or 2 or 3, all the zeros are useless. This number, I like it. In alphabets I used to say, without vowels, consonant cannot be pronounced. Similarly, without a number, zeros can never be valued. If you put 1 0 and 1 you put 10, you put another 0, another 0, another 0, it is increasing. 1000, 10,000, 1 lakh, like that. You remove that one number before that, zeros. All zeros are zero only. There is no value. Similarly, why this knowledge is very important. Aham Brahmasmi Jnanam is like a number one, number before the zeros, or vowel like letter. All anatma objects are like consonants. They cannot exist without vowel. Like that, all nama rupas are like consonants. This example I like so much. So I used to tell in my classes previously also. All consonants, letters cannot, Vyanjana Shabdaha, cannot have their own independent existence for pronunciation. They are depending upon the vowels. Similarly, the Anatma Nama Rupa Idam Sarvam, depending upon the Aham. So that is very important. Similarly, all zeros are depending upon the number. That number is very important. Atma is like the number. All Nama Rupa, what you are seeing, idam, this, they are all come under like zeros. Those zero Nama Rupas, zeros like Nama Rupas can never have value or addition, anything. They cannot stand without the number like Atma. So you want to be like a number like Atma, vowels like Atma, or you want like to be consonants and zeros. You have to decide. That is why Jnani is not interested in knowing the Anatma. That is why we say he is not Sarvavit, but he knows or she knows the Atma nature, therefore Sarvajnaha. Kshetram janati kshetrajnaha, sarvam atma iti yaha janati saha sarvajnaha. Therefore, Atma is myself. When I include the body, mind, we say, and idam, this body, my hand. What is mine is not me. My hand, my head, my mind. So instead of saying mine, instead of saying me, I am the body, I am the mind, you can use this my mind. Mine you can use. Mama. Mama in Sanskritam for mine. M-I-N-E, mine, you can say mama. Mama shariram, mama manaha, mama, it's mine. Whatever is mine is not me. Therefore, external world, everything is anatma, easy to say, because it is objective world. But where is the difficulty? The difficulty with regard to the body mind. Because when we say aham, we mix with the body mind, include the body mind. I am ahankara at that time, pramata, when body mind is included. So I mistake myself as body mind because I never look at the body as idam. Idam shariram kaunteya, Bhagavan Krishna used in 13th chapter. Idam shariram kaunteya means what? That is what here Sureshwaracharya is just without telling, silently is using the word what Krishna has used. Idam shariram kaunteya kshetramitya vidiyate. Then body must be idam. Idam means this. This means it is not you. Just like this pot, this house, this car, this pen. Now whatever is this is mama. Mama griham. Mine. My body, my eyes, my hand. Therefore you are not the body. You are not the mind. Very simple to understand this. This is called logic. Nyaya. Paddhati. How to apply methodology to do inquiry. That is what he says, Bahyarthe. Bahyarthe, so idam we are using ahamityeva bodhari, the Atma, I am, Jnata, the bodhari, aham iti, we use the word I am, this is, I am, this is, I am, this is. Now second line you see, dvayam drishtam yato dehe. Yataha dehe, with regard to the body, dvayam drishtam. I am fat, I am hungry, I am what you can call, I am sad, I am happy. You have used I am also to the body, mind also. What Sureshwaracharya says, instead of saying I am, the body, mind, intellectually only you have to understand this. Instead of saying I am, use that idam to this body. Even though we are using dvayam, dehe vishaye, mana vishaye va, dvayam drishtam, aham, I am walking, I am talking, I am sleeping, I am going to sleep, I am eating. So I am is used for the same, for the body activities, mental emotions I am using. I am breathing. Now this I am is ahankara, pramata. Whenever I say my mind, my body, my breathing, that time I am sakshi. That aham is my real nature. So body also you have to use the word idam. Idam shariram. Idam manaha. Manaha, shariram, all this also comes under this. Why people are using like this, mixing up and messing up? Muhyate janaha. Because they are deluded, they are not attending the Vedanta class. What to do? People think Vedanta is only retired people, those who cannot do any job, not useful for any work. Like that, they should listen Vedanta. People think. They never knew that this is the primary study, education one has to study. Other education, everything is meant for this only. Dharma, artha, kama, purusharthas, any purushartha is meant for moksha purushartha. So it is too late. It is too late because of our Macaulay education. We never know the importance of this Paravidya, Akshara Vidya. That is why that is called Muhyate Janaha. That is called delusion. What is delusion? Delusion is nothing but not knowing the importance of Paravidya, Brahmavidya, Atmavidya. People consider it as a though Vedanta, it is only for some sadhus, it is only for some viragis, vairagyam, those who are having problem. How much misunderstood. This is what great loss for every individual. That is why suffering in the life. Whoever ignore this study of Paravidya, Akshara Vidya, they are all unfortunate, misunderstood, and it is too late by that time. That's why focus on this study at young age. Young age means you need not teach Tattva Bodha at the age of 8. Okay. Understanding, studying means preparation. At the age of Garbhadhanan time itself we are preparing. Samskaras are all meant for Brahma Vidya only. Later our Ramayana, Bharata, Bhagavata, sadhanas, yoga, meditation, even all these are preparations. So side by side that has to be given to the children. Spiritual ambience should be there. Lot of values, chantings, stotras, puja, religion, practices, all vratams. Like that, if you provide, so that the child will blossom by the age of 20, 25, come to the spiritual knowledge. Not young age, but preparation. Otherwise, too late. Okay, anyhow, I have a little side track. Now, look into the next verse. Up to here, we saw in the last class. So, I looked at the world, my body, and mind, all of them as idam. Jnani. I means Jnani. His body is me or mine. His mind is me or mine. You have to think over. Mind is not me, it is mine. Body is not me, it is mine. Just as outside objects. Since whatever is mine is not me, since body is mine, mind is mine, mama, mama dehaha, mama manaha, tasmat idam. It is not me. What is mine is not me. How can you say this? Only with the body help, mind help. Pure Atma cannot say that. That's what we are going to see now. I cannot claim I am Brahman without mind, body, prana, sense organs. I need them. Without body, mind, prana, sense organs, I cannot claim I am Brahman. I am Chaitanya. I am all pervading. Even though I am all pervading, I have to be all pervading. In Tamil, we say all pervading in the vadamla irkanum. The availability should there. That is going to be presented in the 7th shloka. I will read the introduction of 7th shloka. Kena punaha nyayena atmanatmanoho ashvam mahishayoho riva vibhagaha kriyate iti uchyate. Sureshwaracharya is giving example. How? Kena upayena. By what methodology? Nyaya means methodology. By what methodology? Kena punaha, again, after establishing the necessity of inquiry, for that inquiry, what methodology we have to use? Kena nyayena. By what methodology? Kena nyayena. Atma anatmanoho. Atma and anatma. This is self, this is non-self. Atma anatmanoho. Just like this is mahishaha, this is ashvaha. Just as we see the animals, this is horse, this is bull, this is dog, this is peacock, this is a, like that we separate each and every animal. Ashva mahishayoho, iva, like that. Like that. This is Atma, this is Anatma, this is second Anatma, this is third Anatma. There are many Anatmas, but Atmas are not many, one Atma. This is Atma, these are all Anatmas. Like Ashva Mahisha. Mahisha means bull, Ashva means horse. Like that, Iva Vibhagaha Kriyate iti. Vibhagaha means distinction, separation. Kriyate, we have to do, if you ask, iti, if you ask, uchyate, we are going to explain. Sureshwaracharya says, Shloka number 7. Nyaya puroditosmabhihi आत्मानात्मविभागकृत् तेनेदमर्थमुत्सार्य ह्यहमित्यत्र यो भवेत् पुरा उदितः. Pura means said in second chapter and third chapter briefly. Methodology already said in second and third chapter. This is winding up chapter, fourth chapter. That is why Sureshwaracharya reminds Pura Uditaha. Nyayaha, methodology, the method of inquiry. Asmabhihi, by us. What is that given? Atma Anatma Vibhaga Krit. How to separate or distinctly see the Atma and Anatma. How to do that? Whole Vedanta teaching only to make the student capable of doing Atma Anatma Viveka. Viveka means discrimination. Atma Anatma Vibhaga means Viveka here. That is why in Bhagavad Gita 13th chapter, 14th chapter, 15th, 16th, 17th, all these chapters, 5 chapters are Vibhaga comes. Kshetra Kshetrajna Vibhaga Yogaha, separating the Kshetram and Kshetrajna. Similarly, Gunatraya Vibhaga Yogaha. What are the gunas? Which are the gunas are useful for knowledge? Which are the gunas obstruct the person? That Vibhaga is very important. Sattva, Rajas, Tamas Vibhaga. Then 15th chapter is not Vibhaga, Purushottama Prapti Yoga, because that is the culmination, that chapter, teaching. Then Daivasura Sampat Vibhaga, Daiva Guna and Asura Guna Vibhagam, separation. Again Shraddhatraya Vibhaga. So there Vibhaga means not division. Separately seeing, like a post office, there they put letters, sorting out the letters. So and so place, one state they put in that state. Then from that state they separate into the districts. From that district they have to go to dispatch to the base, to the village, town. Like that we have to put all anatmas in one basket, one atma in one basket. Physically you cannot do. Intellectually, through the class, from the teacher you can do that. You have to do that. Therefore, Nyayaha Pura Udita Asmavihi Atmanatma Vibhaga Krit. Next line. Tena idam artham utsarya. Tena idam artham utsarya. You have to take out the idam shabdaha. This from the body. I am, when you say aham, I am, mixing the body mind, utsarya, you separate it. That is called vibhaga. Utsarya means you have to drop intellectually. Because to know there is no pot, pot is not there to say I have to hold the pot. Without holding the pot, I cannot say there is no pot. Pot, use it, hold it, and make water, put water also, milk also, whatever you want, and say there is no pot. Clay alone has got another name called pot. By using this, you can make use of it and say there is no pot. Pot substance is not there. Similarly, here also, utsarya means taking out the pot substantiality. That is called utsarya. How I am taking? Intellectually, cognitively, not destroying the pot, not throwing the pot. Making use of pot, keeping the pot in my hand, looking at the pot, I can say there is no pot. Vacharambhanam vikaro namadheyam mrittika ityeva satyam. 6th chapter Chandogya Upanishad says, Clay alone is real. Like that, idam artham, the meaning of idam, this, utsarya, remove from this body, this mind, this you have to. You take out means utsarya means that is mithya, it cannot afflict me, it cannot touch me, its limitations cannot afflict me. The localization means limitation. Localization, I am here, I am there. That localization is because of idam shariram. Idam manah, I am limited, I have limited intellect, I have, my mind is not very sharp. All these are limitations belong to localized ahankara chidabhasa. Chidabhasa sahita pramata is localized. I push away them intellectually, that idam, shariram, idam, sense organs, these sense organs, this mind, this body, mine, my sense organs, my body, my eyes. Whenever I say what is mine is not me. Therefore, I can make them into the group of idam. Why otherwise Krishna Paramatma has to use idam shariram? Idam shariram, this body, this mind. Making use of that, whenever I say this body, I am from the standpoint of Sakshi standpoint, I am saying this. Then body mind becomes Sakshyam. Sakshi, even Pramata also comes under Sakshyam only. That is what? Anantaram abahya artham pratyakstham. Munihi anjasa. Mananat munihi. What you have to do? I am as a human being. That's what I used to say. I am not a human being with spirit inside, but I am a spiritual being with incidental body-mind complex. Shall I repeat? Very important. I am not a human being with spirit inside. Atma ulla irukku. Atma is there inside. Close your eyes and watch that Atma. Never think like that. I am a spiritual being with an incidental body-mind complex is the right statement. That is what he says. Pratyakstham means pratyagatma, inner self. Munihi anjasa. The muni means mananat munihi. Mananam shilam shilaya vivekena. Munihi anjasa, immediately, very easily he understands. Sorry, I am reading the 8th shloka. 7th shloka I have to say, I have gone to 8th shloka. Ahamityatra yo bhavet. So it is connected only actually. The subject comes in that 8th verse. Tena idamartham utsarya ahamiti atra. Ahamityatra. Atra means with regard to aham. Yaha, whoever says that aham, I am. Ahamityatra. That and the viveka prakara nyaya already said here. Tena, by that methodology, whatever I already said, that with that ahamartham bahyarthena with regard to external objects. Bahyarthe, what can be removed from the world. This world, you say, similarly, this body. Anything other than me is idam only. Anything other than me is idam only. Idam only means this only. this anatma object only. So ahamartham bhinnam sarvam idamartham. Ahamiti atra, by using I am, whatever comes under as an object, that is idam. You have to exclude that utsarya. Whatever remain as the remainder is chit, aham. So anvaya vitareka. There are four types of anvaya vitareka: co-presence and co-absence. Drugdrishya viveka we do. I will make use of this drishyam, drishyatvat ghatavat. I am the druk, world is the drishyam. This is one viveka prakriya. So anvaya vitareka, 3 or 4 varieties are there. Here 2, 3 we can include. Always we say drugdrishya viveka. Here sakshi sakshya viveka we can take, or agamapayi anagamapayi anvaya vitareka, or anuvritta vyavritta anvaya viveka. Anuvritta vyavritta anvaya viveka. So anvaya vitareka, co-presence and co-absence. Whenever we say, when we enter the mosquito net, one mosquito also enters inside. Correct? When we enter the mosquito net, one mosquito enters. You cannot sleep. So what you do? You take the bat, mosquito bat, and 6 runs. 6 runs means 6 rounds. You move it, and the mosquito is removed. You kill its bat will remove that. So then only you will sleep. Like that, whenever we enter in the using the word aham, I am, this mosquito-like body mind also enters. Pramata, chidabhasa, ahankara enters. And making, like that mosquito making noise near the ear. Sound it will make. It will not allow you to sleep. Like that, when this ahankara body mind complex also included in aham, vyavahara kale is okay, but when any problem comes, situations are going haywire, at that time you are disturbed, turmoil time, that like mosquito sound madre, aham as a husband, wife, mother, father, as a professional, doctor, or an engineer, or a lawyer, I have lot of complaints, problems like mosquito. It is making noise. This body mind complex, localized, you mix up with the hum, they will disturb you. That is why Acharya is asking Utsarya. The disturbances are inevitable, bound to be there. In Anatma, you can never make 100% perfect. Body, mind, world, people. 100% correct, healthy body doesn't exist. 100% sattvic mind doesn't exist. 100% correct world can never exist. Because it is anatma. Accept it as it is. You can do some measures you can take to correct, reduce, but don't try to make it perfect. Impossible. Some extent you can do. That's all. If you do more than that, that is a problem. So, is the body is observer or not? Is the mind is observer or not? Mind is also observer, body is also observer of the external world. Here only we have to understand carefully. Mind is not the object of pramata. Mind is not the object of pramata. World is the object of pramata. But mind is observed by the observer, Mind is not the object of pramata. Mind is observed by the observer without the intervention of sense organs. Very subtle. I have never discussed this topic. When you see the world with sense organs intervention is there. You know the Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Use all the sense organs of knowledge. Their intervention is there when you look at the world, idam, jagat. Sense organs intervention there. As a pramata, you are using pramanam and you are seeing the prameyam. So the world comes under prameya rupa anatma. You, the pramata, ahankara, chidabhasa sahita, body mind complex becomes pramata. Look at the world, it is called prameya rupa anatma. Okay, this is one part. Whereas when Sakshi is witnessing the mind, antara, inside, witnessing the mind becomes Sakshya Rupa, Sakshyam, Pramata, that is Sakshyam, Sakshi, when I, the observer, am witnessing the mind emotions without using any sense organs, because I, the Sakshi, doesn't have any eyes, na chakshu shrotram tadapani padam, I have no eyes, nothing. But in my presence, mind is witnessed by me, means mind is Sakshyam. When I observe the Sakshya Manaha, I am the Sakshi. When I observe the world as Pramata, world is Prameya Anatma, mind is Sakshya Rupa Anatma. These are the new words I am using, very highly technical. Pramata watching the world, experiencing the world, that is Prameya Rupa Anatma. Any object other than the body-mind complex, it is Prameya Rupa Anatma. Why? In Prameya comes Pramana, Pramata has to come. So who is the Pramata? Pramata is Ahankara. I, the Atma alone, by lending Chidabhasa, I alone gets the name Pramata. Really speaking, Pramata is only Ahankara, not the Sakshi. Therefore, Pramata, once Pramata comes, Pramanam to be used. Pramanam is used to see the Prameyam. What is the Prameyam? Bahya Prapancha. That Prapancha is Prameya Rupa Anatma. Clear? Prameya Rupa Anatma. There is another Anatma, not only external world, Prameyam. Your body mind is also another. You cannot say Prameya Rupa Anatma. Just like world, you cannot say this body mind is Prameya Rupa Anatma. Why? What is the difference between Prameya Rupa Anatma and Saksha Rupa Anatma? In Prameya Rupa Anatma, sense organs are used by the Pramata. Eyes, ears, nose, etc. are used to know the Prameyam, external world, to know the Prameya Rupa Anatma, Pramata using the Pramana. That is why it is Prameya Rupa Anatma. What about body, mind? They are also Anatma only. Why? Because they are witnessed by, objectified by the Sakshi, as though objectification. It is a witnesser, observer of this mind, emotions, without having any, using any pramanam. Since Sakshi is not using any pramanam, since Sakshi is not be the pramata, Sakshi is looking at the mind as Sakshyam. That's why it is Sakshya Rupa Anatma. Observer. Pramata is also observer with sense organs, with the help of sense organs. Sakshi is also the observer. observer of the internal mental emotions. What are these? Sakshya Manaha. Therefore, Sakshya Rupa Anatma. Mind is also Anatma. Sakshya Rupa Anatma. External world is Prameya Rupa Anatma. Sakshya Rupa Anatma, Prameya Rupa Anatma. Two Anatmas are there. Don't mix up this Sakshya Rupa Anatma Utsarya. May you take out Atra with regard to this Aham word. When I am the observer of the world, my name is called Pramata. When I am the observer of the world, my name is called Pramata. That time I am the Ahankara Sahita, body, mind Sahita Pramata. When I am the observer of the mind, my name is called Sakshi. I'll repeat once again. When I am the observer of the external world, my name is called Pramata, body, mind, complex, Ahankara included in that, Pramata. When I am the observer of the mind, my name is called Sakshi. Once my name is called Sakshi, mind name has to be what? Sakshyam, observed by me, the Sakshi, the observer, without using any pramanam. That is why mind cannot be the prameyam. Sakshi cannot be the pramata. Because there are no sense organs application, utilization. Pramanams are not used. Therefore, mind cannot be the prameyam. Sakshi cannot be the pramata. That's why Sakshya Rupa Anatma. World is Prameya Rupa Anatma. Now confirmed, two Anatmas are there. One or two, hundreds and crores of Nama Rupa Anatmas are there. Okay. Therefore, the body plus mind are Sakshya Rupa Anatma. I am including in me this Sakshi. Then I claim I am Pramata. I am body, mind. All problems comes if I include that Anatma. Sakshya Anatma, if I include for Vyavahara, you have to use. But when you are alone doing Nididhyasanam, I am Sakshi, the observer of Sakshya Rupa Anatma, mind. So when I have claimed as Pramata, I am excluded the Prameya Prapancha. When I am using the Sakshya Rupa Anatma, I am saying I am excluding the body mind also. I am the observer of Sakshya Rupa Anatma. When I say I am excluding the body mind also. That is the greatness of this knowledge. When body minds are observed by me, I am Sakshya Rupa Anatma. Okay. So I have understood body mind is Sakshya Rupa Anatma. Konja kashtamā irukkum. Anal very interesting. I love it. Therefore I go ahead by saying I am seemingly limited. I say I am seemingly limited. I have desires. All are seeming as though. That's why in Prashnopanishad it comes, Aham Brahma Asmi, to claim I need prana, I need body, mind. Tasmin Utkranto Bhavishyami, it comes. Tasmin Saha Pratisthane Pratishthasyami. When body, mind, prana are there, I am available to claim Aham Brahmasmi. Saha Pranam Asrujata. Like that mantras comes. Edad dvara pravishat. So the pratibodha viditam matam. That's why never stop the mind. You need not stop the mind. You need not stop the thoughts also. You require thoughts very much to say aham brahmasmi. That is the meaning of atra. Pratyakstham. I am the inner self. Sorry. Aham ityatra. Ityatra. Where when you are using aham iti yaha bhavet. Tena idamartham utsarya. So sakshya rupa anatma utsarya. Now we'll go to the next verse. I will take 5 or more minutes extra. Vidya tattvamasityasmat bhava bhavadrusham sada anantaramabhahyartham pratyakstham muniranjasa. These two verses can be read together. Here, Sankhya, Nyaya, Yoga, Vaiseshika, Visishtadvaita, all of them are having only one order of reality. They don't have this Paramarthika Satyam. That is why Purusha, Prakriti, when they talk Sankhya philosopher, Purusha, how much Purusha is real, as real, Prakriti is also real. Both are anadi. We also say anadi, but Prakriti is not the same order of like Atma, Purusha. So it is a lower order of reality. Since they are not accepting 3 orders of reality, they have the problem. They are always in Dvaitam. As long as you are in Dvaitam, duality, karma will continue. As long as karma continues, you can never come out of karma continues means the satyatvam, in that kartrutvam, bhoktrutvam, I am the doer, I am doing, I have punya, I have papa, means you are taking the anatma also as real as atma. Then how can you come out of that dvaitam? You do with actions with kartrutva bhavana. It is real. Anatma shariram, manaha, indriyas, all are real. Then how can you come out of that karta and bhokta, which are only seeming? You cannot come out. That is why there is a difficulty for other systems of philosophies. We have one more extra mithya. They have only pratibhasika satyam, vyavaharika satyam. But even Visishtadvaiti, Swapna also real for him. Therefore, I don't want to enter into that topic. Dvaitam is there, karma continues. Karma is real, Dvaitam is also real, duality is real. Then how can you come out of that Dvaitam? That is why there is Dvaitam that will never end. So that's why in Vedanta also experiential world we never negate. Shastra never negate the experienceability of the world. Please carefully listen. Whenever we say world is mithya, world is unreal, you should not mistake the statement of a teacher who is talking based on the Upanishadic statements. World is mithya, body is mithya, na mrityur na sanka na me jati vedaha, and mano buddhi hankara chittani naham, from paramarthika standpoint, not from experience standpoint. Experienceability is not negated. Factuality, in English it is there or not, I do not know. Factual, that it is real, we are negating. The factness of the world we are negating. It is experientially there, utility is there, experienceability is there, tangibility is there, but reality is not there. That is what he says in this shloka. This Sakshi Chaitanyam is Anantaram Abahyam. Without inside, without outside. Tattvamasi iti tasmat vidyat. Oh my dear student of Naishkarmya Siddhi, therefore you must use the Tattvamasi Mahavakyam. Through that vidyat, may you know. What you have to know? I, the Atma, am Pratyakstham. Pratyakstham means Pratyagatma, the inner self, I am. Bhava abhava drisham sada. I am that drik, drashta of presence and absence. Presence of the objects, absence of objects, I know. And inner world also, I know. Inner thoughts, presence of thoughts in waking state and absence of thoughts in dream state and sleep state. Aham na kinchidavedisham sukham aswapsam, but I witness that absence of thoughts in the mind. Na kinchidavedisham, I do not know anything. How do you know? I am the witnesser of the absence of thoughts in the sleep. That's why bhava, abhava. Bhava, presence of objects in the world, external world, and absence of external, absence of abhava, absence of objects also in the external world. They are disappearing after some time. You are the witnesser of that. Like that, even inner world also, the antara prapancha also, you are the witnesser. Presence of thoughts and absence of thoughts. You are the witnesser. Anantaram abahya artham. This is from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, Madhu Brahmanam. Presence and absence of the existence, external world, and presence and absence of internal world. Antara vritti, bhava abhava, drik I am. Bhava abhava drik, shakarantaha, napumsakalinga, drish shabdaha, dvitiya ekavachanam, drisham, sada. Why do you require Mahavakya? Even after separating consciousness and matter, we require Mahavakya, because without Mahavakya, we can continue in Dvaitam only. Bhagatyaga Lakshana you cannot do without Mahavakya. You have to remove Prapanchatrayam, Shariratrayam intellectually. You have to do Utsarya, Shariratrayam and Prapanchatrayam at Prathama Pada, Dvitiya Pada, Tritiya Pada, Vishwataija Saprajna and Virat Hiranyagarbha, Ishvara Nama Rupa Prapancha also. That is why in some Tamil they say, Ashay Arumingal, Ishanodayunum, Ashay Arumingal. Evvada Vedanta irukadila. Even Ishvara is also Antaryami, Ishvara, Namarupa only, Prapanchatrayam, Karana Prapancham, Sushma Prapancha, Stula Prapancha, Namarupa. And Vishwa Taijasa Prajna at Veshti level, you have to come out of Stula, Sukshma, Karana, Sharira. These are all can be Bhaga, Tyaga you have to do. Utsarya, word is used by Acharya here. What in Upanishads we saw for Bhaga Tyaga. And the Bhaga Tyaga alone is called Utsarya here. He says, in Madhu Brahmanam also says, Anantaram Abahyam. In Brihadaranyaka Upanishad we saw Alohitamat, when 23 features of Atmas are said, Abahyam, Anantaram. It is without inside, without outside. Abahyam means without outside. You cannot say Atma is outside. You cannot say Atma is inside. People say, no, Atma is inside, meditate. Why you are looking into the books? That means Atma is not there outside. Why you to look inside? Get confusion and making people confused. Many people are sitting to see Atma inside. That means Atma is not outside. Na antaram na bahyam. It is neither inside nor outside. It is me, the Atma, everywhere. Water is inside the wave or outside the wave? Tell me. Example, if I say, you understand. Water is inside the wave or outside the wave? Wave is water. Wave is water. Space is inside or outside? Space is inside the pot or outside the pot? What is correct answer? Space is inside also, Swamini, and outside also. You say, you think you are so smart. I am smarter than you. You know what I am going to say. Space is inside the pot also, outside the pot also. It looks as though correct, your answer, but it is wrong. Space is not inside the pot or outside the pot. Inside pot also, outside pot also, you should not say. Pot is in the space. Remember this example. Pot is in the space. Anantaram, it is not inside. Abahya means not outside. That means Atma is not there. No. It is inside also, outside also, you should not say. In Atma alone, everything is there. Like that you have to say. In Atma alone, everything is there. Why? Atma is neither inside nor outside. Therefore, don't stop your thoughts, don't stop your mind and look inside. Meditation, all these not required. Meditation also, Saguna Ishvara Dhyanam is required only to develop concentration. Saguna Ishvara Dhyanam. Nididhyasanam, you have to claim Aham Brahmasmi, I am Sakshi Chit. This is the teaching. So, Anantaram Abahyam Artham. Artham, the innermost I am, without objectification, Munihi Anjasa. Abhahyartham Anantaram Pratyakstham Munihi Anjasa. Munihi knows that without objectification he understands that Sakshi Chaitanyam is myself. Ahamasmi Brahma Ahamasmi. That's why na bhumi rajpo na cha vannirasti na cha nilo mesti na cha ambarancha. All these are not there. Na punyam na papam, all said in the Upanishad. More details in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.